Now, you have to plan to buy materials for the orders. For this you use Material Requirement Planning, MRP, function. This interface has two tabs. In the first tab, you can find the orders without material plan. You select the orders you want to create plan, then click Execute. Software will calculate for you material requirement for selected orders based on order quantity in sale order and consumption in BOM and color table. You can see place order date. This date is calculated by material received date subtract lead time of materials. If you place purchase order by this date, all materials will come at the material received date, and inventory carrying cost will be minimum. You check data and then click Save. Software will insert the calculated data to the database. You can select materials from the list to place purchase orders afterward. If you want to adjust the data, for example, consumption, you can go to the second tab, and select Order to delete. Software will delete all materials needed for the order from the list. But you remember that you can delete materials of orders when you haven't placed any material of this order. If you already placed one material for this order, you cannot delete from the list anymore. Then, you need to treat adjustment you want manually in the purchasing order step. Before placing purchase order, you can use function inventory utilization to select inventory to use for order. This quantity will be deducted from purchase order. Then, you go to purchase order to place material purchase order. In this interface, you input vendor and currency. Purchase order has some tabs, but first and second tabs are most important. First tab is used for placing order based on MRP. In the second tab, you can place purchase order not based on MRP. For placing order based on MRP, you click Select Item in the first tab. A interface appears for you to select materials to buy. The material list is taken from MRP list with materials not fully purchased. The material list is filtered by the selected vendor. You also can choose materials of another vendor to place order by unchecking the checkbox. You also can filter materials by due order date to place order in the right time. This will help you to cut down inventory cost. Finally, you input missing data and click Save to complete purchase order. You can approve purchase order using approval function. In the demo, I changed the status of purchase order from draft to approved. When you have confirmation from your vendor, you use purchase order confirmation interface to input actual purchase order date. After saving, status of the purchase order will be changed to contract signed. You may need to get outsourced service from third party. Outsourced service may be garment making, CMT, embroidery, printing, or washing. You use function outsourcing order to control these orders. You select vendor, currency, and outsourcing contract type. Then, you select sale order and select items given to outsourcing order. You input the other information of order. You also can change the outsource quantity if you want to have partial outsource order. You save to complete order. You can change status of outsource order to contract signed status in this interface. Software will update current date to the contract date of the document.